It's me, Tony. I have another update on my life, and this one is a really small update. So last time I posted, I said and explained how I was getting a job at McDonald's, but long story short, I wasn't hired. Why? Because there was a policy saying that they couldn't have too many minors working, and I'm 15 years old. They already had a lot of 15-year-olds working, so that meant that via the manager's words, I couldn't work there because they had too many minors already working, and by policy, they can't hire anymore. But they said they'd be happy to hire me when I was 16 years old, or I could go back to be hired if one of those 15-year-olds quit their jobs. I don't know. But I was like, there's no way I am waiting like 10, 11 more months to be 16 to get a job because I can technically get one right now. So I began digging again. I looked at Burger King. No, their only position open was 16-year-old requirement. And then I looked at something like Payless, and yeah, I could work there, but the pay, it wasn't that great. But then I found it. So yesterday, me and my sister went to go see Spider-Man Brand New Day. Fucking awesome movie. Oh my god. You have to watch it for yourself. You have to watch it for yourself. It was so amazing. I fucking loved it. Tom Holland is officially my favorite Spider-Man. And before that, my favorite Spider-Man was Andrew. But anyways, um, long story short, when I was getting our tickets, I asked the person at the desk, and I was like, "Hey, are you guys hiring by any chance?" Long story short, it got confirmed, and so now I have a potentially new place I could work at. I sent in my application today, and I got my no, I didn't get my ID today. I'm stupido. I went to the BMV today with my sister. We got all the paperwork done and everything. So, yeah, I'm good to go. They said I'll have my ID in 1 to 2 weeks, but they also didn't give me a temporary paper ID, which, judging by my sister's words, I thought they were going to do, but turns out they didn't. Even my mom was surprised. But anyway, I now officially am going to get my ID. Yay! Also, if you guys are my age and you want to get your ID right now, it's actually pretty simple. All you have to do is get your birth certificate, your social security, and 2 proofs of address, which just means get a piece of mail that has your name on it with your address, and it has to be within 60 days, and that's it. So after you get those things, you can go to the BMV, and it was actually pretty easy. All I did was give them everything I had in a folder. After they looked over it, I just had to answer a few questions. And also, do note this, they asked me for my height and my weight. I forgot my weight, I only remembered my height, so we had to make a guess based off of how I looked. And guessing isn't really accurate. So, yeah, it's best to do a quick checkup or check your last doctor's appointment papers or whatever to confirm what your height is and what your weight is. Then, after that, all I did was go to a little desk to take my picture, like, and yeah, that was it. Then, after that, all I had to do was sign a few papers, get my parents to sign. Well, my mom and dad didn't sign it, my sister did, and she's a legal guardian, so yeah, she signed it, I signed it, and then we were good to go. And they informed me that I'd get my ID in about 1 to 2 weeks. As for my card, though, as in like using card to buy stuff card, credit or debit, I don't know what to do because like there's obviously a variety of cards. Like my dad, he used to have a Visa. I can get a Chase card. I could get a card from Cash App. That's what my sister told me at least. You can get a generic card, you could get a state card, and then I think I'm just gonna go with the Chase card because, well, my mom said she could do it for me, so I think I'm just gonna go with that. But then there's also like, do I want it to be credit or debit? And if you guys don't know what the difference between credit and debit is, long story short, credit, you use the bank's money to buy what you need, and then to pay them back, they have a little bill at the end of everything that's saying that you need to pay them back this much out of your own money, because letting the bank give away their money for you to use and then paying them back with their own money isn't exactly a payback. And then a debit card is your money only. Any money that goes onto this card is from your paycheck or anything else. And if you need to use bank money, you need to do a loan or anything. Also, a quick side note for anyone who doesn't know, no matter what you think, your paychecks will not be as high as you think they are. Like, for example, let's say you make $9 an hour and you work an 8-hour shift. That's $72, and then $72 a day for each day you work. Let's say 5 days a week. That would be $360. But because of taxes and other fees and all that stuff, you would realistically have, let's see, they only take away like, for example, my sister, she made $998, right? But when they take away your money from your paycheck, they do it based on how much you earn. So because she had 998, they took away like a good few $100 to help pay the taxes and to, pay off some other things, and she was only left with an officially 700 something dollars. So when you see your paycheck, don't be alarmed. Nobody stole it from you. No, the math isn't wrong. It's just some things that happen. But anyway, yeah, that's my update. Also, as for the Sailor Mercury animation, coloring has been... I mean, I'm not like coloring in every single frame by hand, but coloring is still annoying. And I think I'll have coloring done by... I can't actually give an estimate, but I'll have coloring done in some time. And then for special effects, I have to do like, little aura thingy and bubbles and stuff like that. Although when I do post it and when it does come out, don't expect it to be absolutely amazing. I'm only like a novice level animator trying to animate Sailor Mercury bubble spray, which might sound and look simple at first, but when you actually try it, it's annoying to execute. So yeah, I'll just keep you guys updated. Goodbye.